is the same thing this man did to my niece in England, that my niece had to be putting a knife under her pillow to sleep, so that whenever he comes, she brings out the knife to wave him away.
What?
The same thing he did. I just received some gory videos of him that he did himself.
Jesus is Lord.
Having sexual relations with patients in the hospital in England, and he himself videoing himself.
Yeah! Yeah!
Dr. Ogoni cult, Dr. Freemason. You'll be wondering who I'm talking about. The man you're looking right there is called Dr. Femi. He's more like a celebrity doctor, you know, the kind of doctor that associates with some celebrities, took pictures with Ketenshore, etc. like that. This is a man who is specialized in cancer treatment, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, etc. You know, that is the field that he's into. He used to be in the UK working until he had to leave in a hurry. He came back to Nigeria, changed his name, and started this practice. But the same thing that he ran away from, or he thought he escaped from in the UK, haunted him again. This time around, justice, karma. And the person who served him this karma is his own wife. That is because Uncle Bola decided to test his wife's knees, and this caused a whole lot of chaos. His wife has not been, loud for some time. It's just social media picking this and that. And of course, his own mother, the doctor's mother, trying to support his son, saying, I'm not supporting him, but are you now going to kill him? Are you going to kill someone if you decide to allow justice take its due course? His wife said, no, I am not going to accept. I'm not going to allow this to go like this. In fact, his first wife in the UK said, this is the same pattern. This man is a pedophile. He sleeps with his patient in the hospital, patient with tags, hospital tag. In fact, let us hear from the horse's mouth. Let us hear from his wife.
When, during the lockdown, which was March 2020, Femi started abusing this child. He initially introduced her to pornography, which much she said to us. From pornography to oral sex, from oral sex to the main thing. And the one that kills me most is that this thing went on under our roof, our matrimonial home, for 18 solid months without me knowing. I'm not a useless mother. This child sleeps in the same room with my children. I have a daughter and I have a son. They sleep in the same room. And this is what this man does. He goes to the child room, which my friend and I sleep on the same bed, in the same room. I notice sometimes that he wakes up in the middle of the night. I say, oh, well, you are not sleeping. He said, oh, he can't sleep. He wants to go and watch documentary in the study. I said, okay. I mean, I cannot be training a grown man.
I want you to sit back and relax because you are going to hear more. It is still on Dr. Femi, the medical doctor who has been doing a lot of terrible things to his patient. He did it when he worked in the United Kingdom. He ran back so as not to get prison term. And, his wife decided to hang him. Like, man, this is enough. Enough is enough. I want you to sit back and relax because there is still more that she's going to say. She went further to talk about how she installed 16 cameras in their home, not because she is suspicious, but because of safety, the safety of their children, and because they have a lot of people in that house. That house must be a very big one for her to have 16 cameras. She said, but the 2 rooms that Femi told her husband, Dr. Femi, told her not to put is the study and the ante room. And she complied and she did not. Unfortunately, she did not know that those 2 places are actually where the action takes place. Let us hear more from her.
I've been noticing some behavioral changes in this child. And I thought, my dear, you know you can talk to me. Are you having boyfriends? He said, no, mommy, So this particular day I was sick. I had some appendicitis bout. And I had some assistants in the house. And I already told my child that whenever we have male assistants in the house, I don't want you disappearing. So I sent someone to call her, and as she was coming up with a frown. And I said, is anybody bothering you downstairs? She said, out of reflex, she just eased. I said, what happened? Who are you? This is a normally respectful child.
Yeah.
Why are you eating? She said, I don't know. I said, come, why are you eating? I said, come tell me, what is the problem? She just eats again. So I smashed her. I was not feeling fine. I had an appendicitis operation I just did. I took every strength in me. I beat her. I said, I've told you, there's something biting you. What is wrong with you? I beat her. She cried. She said, Mommy, I will tell you later. So she didn't tell me that day. So the following day, Femi came back from his trip. And the little ones, my little children, went to meet him. I said, Daddy, you have to talk to Egg. She was rude to Mommy yesterday, but Mommy beat her. I think she's beginning to be rude these days. What is this man supposed to tell me? My dear, what happened to you and your daughter while I was not around? No. He went straight upstairs to the room. In his mind, he thought probably I beat the child because I had known. And I hadn't known anything then. So he went straight upstairs. He did a screenshot of CCTV footage where I was beating this child and forwarded it. The lawyer, being the family friend, forwarded the CCTV footage to me that was going on. I said, I don't know. I beat my child, my niece. I don't know why for sending CCTV footage to you. So he came downstairs, went straight to this child's room, and said, Pele, my dear, my wife is an animal.
You heard that? Sorry, my dear, my wife is an animal. Now, some people might say maybe she's adding a little bit of pepper so as to make everything, put some spice into it. But with the randy behavior of this doctor, I'm not here to hang him because the court is looking into it. He has been charged. In fact, it seems to be like the case of Baba Jesha, the Yoruba Nollywood comedian actor who was charged for the same thing, taking advantage. It's like these people do not know how to separate younger girls from adult, grown-up adult, even an adult. You cannot just want to take advantage of people and think everything will go scot-free. No, it doesn't just work like that. When your wife decide to put you out there for slaughter because of your terrible, randy, wicked, evil behavior, you know that your case will be, very tight. When I say the case, I mean your case will be so tight there won't be any way for you to escape out of it. This is an underage and he will be charged accordingly. Dr. Femi, the randy, he used to, I think he talks or preaches or is a minister in RCCG also, Redeemed Christian Church. So this is not someone who does not know what he's doing. He knows everything that he's doing. It's just a man that is upside down. The wife of this man said, Dr. Femi, this is your second chance in life. The first one you had in the UK, you couldn't keep with the marriage. You had to leave the UK. You cannot, a lot of terrible things, complaints, right, left, and center. He returned back to Nigeria to set his business up, and he's doing good. He's going around campaigning for breast cancer and all of that. But this man still do a lot of videos. In fact, the wife of this doctor said she had to look for a way to hack computers. Maybe somehow the CCTV gave her the detail that she needed to see the login and all of that. She said she got access to the computer of her husband and videos that she saw, and also videos that the first wife sent when this news broke out. She said, in fact, it was a big shock. She couldn't stomach it. She's like, really? These are videos that doctor recorded himself to blackmail these women after coaxing them into whatever act. He keeps it for himself, use it as blackmail, etc. This is how Dr. Femi rolls. And, his wife has more to say.
I went to him, I said, this is not normal. Why are you doing this? Why are you scolding, trying to, rubbish me in front of this child? So he said I should get out. And I said to you, well, I don't know what is biting. I said to him, I don't know what is biting you, but whatever is biting you, God will expose you. The next minute he said to me, what can you say? The worst you can say is that I'm sleeping with her. Yes, I'm sleeping with her. What can you do about it?
Whoa.
He said that to me face to face. Within a 6 seconds, I said, well, don't shout. This is an essence. Don't let people hear what you are saying, because this is clearly not normal. Before I could say that, Robinson, he told my niece to pack her things, that he is taking her out of the house. So he took my niece out of the house himself.
Wow. Now, when a man does that, come on. You take your wife's niece out of the house. You might think he's doing this so as to, kind of protect her. Is he really protecting her? Or there is something else? Is there something sinister about this move? But unfortunately, that was the beginning of his downfall. Let us hear more from his wife. What happened next?
Of course, he took her out of the house so that he can probably threaten her the more, to say don't say anything. So unfortunately for him, maybe it was one thing where he's taking the child to. He took the child to my mom's sister. So when they got to my mom's sister was like, this is not normal. So by the time he left, she talked to the child, and the child eventually told her all that has been going on for the past 18 months. It's my heart. I have a girl as well. If Femi can do that to my niece, who calls him daddy, he can do it to his child. I owe that child the truth, regardless. I owe her justice, regardless, because I have a young child as well. It is the most difficult thing for me to do. I wake up every day with anxiety and palpitations. Unfortunately, there's a pattern to this craziness. Because exactly what is happening now, it is what has happened to his first marriage in England.
Wow.
The ex-wife reached out to me out of the blue and said that, I heard your story. This is the same thing this man did to my niece in England, that my niece had to be putting a knife under her pillow to sleep, so that whenever he comes, she brings out the knife to wave him away. The same thing he did. I just received some gory videos of him that he did himself, having sexual relations with patients in the hospital in England, and he himself enjoying it himself.
Now, let us be balanced. When issues like this come up, we need a balance. Doctor, he has done what he can do to create that image for himself. But unfortunately, the evidence is that his wife stacked up against him, plus the first wife in the UK. It is going to sink this man. But then they say it belongs to some cult, Ogboni cult, Freemason, Sierra Leone branch, and many other. I'm kind of looking at it. Is this man going to get some kind of soft landing? Is someone going to say, you know what, let me sign this executive order, or let me just call one person so as to get this man off? Is he going to still be able to practice in Nigeria? Will women feel comfortable opening themselves up to this type of man? That's a big question. But before you begin to think about this, let us look at the family. Let us look at least someone from the family of this Dr. Femi. You will be shocked what Dr. Femi's mother said. Let us hear.
Jinlẹ̀ ṣé mo sá èdè ẹ̀ ni kó tiẹ̀ fọdún kan àtààbọ̀ kó fi mò lẹ́ẹ̀sọ ọmọ ṣé ojú òrírú ẹ̀ rí ni pé kó wá pa èmi ò ní gbà fún ẹ ọlọ́ọ̀dẹ ní jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fún ẹ rẹ̀ mí lórúkọ Jésù kò ní ṣeé ṣe fún ẹ ọmọ mi wá bá mi nílé ó dẹ̀ ń sọrú eléyìí jáde lẹ́nu ń sọ fún mi pé tó fọdún kan àtààbọ̀ so tó bá irú kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé the best ni pé kí wọ́n sọ pé kọ́mọ mi kú ọmọ mi ò ní kú o ìwọ ń tó gbìn ló máa ká irúgbìn tó ń fún ó máa ká lórúkọ Jésù.
Mama is calling Jesus. Mama is calling in Jesus' name. Well, it's a challenge of life. Mama should have called the name of Jesus when reports came. Maybe she is. At times you have children that you cannot just understand. You've done all you can do. He's successful. He's able to study medicine and he's a medical doctor. He's doing fine. But there is this thing that is inside of him that has refused to go. I'm very sure, although I might not be too sure, because we have different kinds of life. There are things that we do not even see. What I'm trying to say is that I don't think there will be any mother that will be like, you know what, yes, let my child continue doing like this, messing up, destroying, destruction of family name and our image and himself. Give him high blood pressure. But then who knows? The more you look sometimes, the less you see. Who knows what is behind all of this? But doctor, you escaped from the UK doing this and you flew yourself into Nigeria, jumped into Nigeria, believing that Nigeria is lawless, that you'll be able to swim across whenever you do anything wrong. But unfortunately, your face is all over the place. Yes, people are saying, in fact, there are videos. This is not, it's just not possible to put these videos there. These are very explicit videos, XXX or whatever videos. This man recorded it, different types of women. 1 minute man, or is it 1 second man, according to Tonto Dike. Anyway, what are your own thoughts as regards this? What are your comments about what the mother has said? And if you're not a member of this channel, let's build it together. It's free. Simply tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. If you've been on this platform, I say thank you.